This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
A lot of people have come on these orange sofas and told us their truths. So you got to tell us the truth, man. What was the reason why the group woke up?
Which time?
We're going to start with the first time. The first one that broke everybody's heart.
Holy shit. Well,
yeah, they supposed to be easy here.
How can I say this? Well, let's just say cats start, you know, as you start getting older and, you know what I'm saying, you know, people start getting their own entourages and their own people and start talking in people's ears. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you don't need that person right here. You're more talented than this person right here. Man, you did all this right here. You did this. They need you. You don't need them. Now, you know what I'm saying? I can speak from personal experience. You know what I'm saying? Did I hear those type of words all the damn time? Now, that's just not the cloth I was, you know what I mean? So if I come in away, I'm going to see it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? And if I, you know what I'm saying? I'm a person that stands on principles and codes. So that it is what it is. But there were people that don't. And you know what I'm saying? They were more weak. And so they started doing certain things that, you know, that had nothing to do with we, us, and our. That was a particular time where, you know, we were at a show overseas, and if it's something about, you know, alcohol and you know, says truth juice.
Gotcha.
And they were all speaking together.
Come on, you got to tell us who was speaking now.
It ain't but 4 people. I'm the only person that don't drink.
Okay.
All right. So, you know what I'm saying? That being said, you know what I'm saying? I heard it and I said, okay, you know what? I agree with you.
So what did they say?
You believe, I think that, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm overrated. I think you can do, you know what I'm saying? You need me. You got it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? There was some other things that happened too. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you look at the history. I was delusional. I ain't gonna hold you. I got a phone call. You know, one of the members was on a radio station talking about. Well, I don't want to talk about 112. It's about me. Whatever. I got my own project. I was like, hey, let him do it. Let him. You know what I'm saying? Let him be a man. Let him do it.
Let him see what
you know what I'm saying. What he can do.
Let him see what he do by himself.
Well, we can look at the history, and you know what I'm saying. I'm probably the most successful solo person. You know what I'm saying. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. So Fly goes double platinum. Album, you know what I'm saying? I have my own label, you know what I'm saying? And it is what, you know, So Fly, whatever. And Good Love and whatever. So that's great. So then I was in Bell Harbor, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, drop top, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know,
living life
on the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Start getting phone calls, man, you know, we needed to put this thing back together. You know what I'm saying, man, you know. And then there were certain people that said I was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you living like this, you good. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I'm done. I was done. But then once you start thinking about it, I'm built that way. You know, and my thing wasn't, it wasn't even them. It was the people in the back. It was the people behind the scenes who I cared about. So that was a meeting with my team. You know what I'm saying? With my team, they actually, Greg, I'm going to call him out. Greg Browning, you know what I'm saying, which is my partner. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And we got all other type of stuff going on, you know, Airbnbs, you know, tell you about the pop-up shop, you know what I'm saying? We got all kinds of stuff going. But he's also, you know, part of M3. And he was like, hey, man, you know, one of the biggest cheerleaders of 112, they all sat me down. They were like, hey, man, I know you doing good and all this stuff, but, man, it's a legacy. Don't you got some things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. And I said, dang, you know, I don't have to star on the Walk of Fame. And I'm not inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So now
we got some more work we can do.
You know what I'm saying? So I got back, you know what I'm saying? That was a crazy situation. You know, you had 4 guys, 4 different managers. Everybody's not in the same. You know, what I'm saying? Everybody's not on the same.
Telling them something different.
And you know, then you know, the same food. There were certain promises that were made. That were, no, I'll never do the same thing like we were man, I won't be the person to break up the group. I won't do this, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Shit happened all over again.
All over again, but worse.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? The two individuals that left, it's one thing of saying, hey, I don't want to be a part of it. Cause like when I look at somebody, I look at what you do while you're in the group.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a situation where, you know, when one of the individuals missed almost 30 shows or, you know, not prioritizing the group or, you know what I'm saying? Cause you got to think too, your actions also affect the other people that's in here. You know what I'm saying?
Doubt.
And that just wasn't respectful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And on the way out, you know, it just got really crazy where accusations of money's missing and all this stuff or whatever. And then, you know, what broke my heart was because what I did was I tried to sit back and see, was what they were saying true or what is this? But the stuff y'all don't see and y'all see, oh man, the group or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Brothers.
Yeah.
But I have a definition of brothers. Behind the scenes, you start seeing that when it started going to court and there are real paperwork, you know what I'm saying? Well, there was an individual or their friend who literally signed the affidavit and told on him and said that, hey, you're lying on this man. You're lying on Greg. You're lying on my partner.
Yeah.
And he didn't do that. And he admitted and then said, well, we'll get him on something. Why did you do that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it just started getting crazier and crazier. And then, you know, so, you know what? At the end of the day, things happen, you know. One thing about what Forte, right? I never forget, you know, we sat there, we watched the 5 heartbeats. We all sat there at Mike's grandma and we watched the 5 heartbeats. And I remember there were parts in that movie where we were looking at each other saying,
that'll never happen to us.
Never happened to us. I love you.
And that shit go just like that.
And now, you know what I'm saying? So it's deeper than what y'all see. It's deeper than just us being on the TV and on the stage smiling and all that. You know what I'm saying? We're real life people and we have families and you know what I'm saying? And I'm supposed to love your family, your kid, the same way you should love mine as I love my own. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not like that,
it ain't gonna stick together.
I'm a real type of individual. If it's not like that, it's not that it is what it is. You can't slick talk and use a PR, you know what I'm saying, to try to say, hey man, you know, we just grew apart. No. Accountability for anything to even heal itself, you have to first be accountable.
Yeah,
and there are things but behind the scenes, like even right now, this same person is in court trying to figure out how to pay cats back for lying. You can't bring somebody in court and then, you know what I'm saying, and you're the plaintiff and they're the defendant and you know what I'm saying, and then that, hey man, when you lose, you got to pay. This person it's been years and this person they ain't paid the monies. Yeah. Oh, so you know what I'm saying? So you can't talk to me about, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things are moral. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do any business with you again. I don't have to do no business. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I can respect you as a man if, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you step up and do the right thing.
And guess what? When you're wrong, be loud in your right as you were in your wrong. So if I accuse you of something, and that's just me, if I was in their shoes and I accused you of something globally, my apology is going to be just as loud.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And, you know, but God bless, because we are still here. 30 years, we travel around the world and we are celebrating our 30-year anniversary, sold out. You know what I'm saying? 112 moves, 112 forever.
So I was going to ask you this, which a lot of that you kind of already answered, but I still going to ask you. So why you and Mike was the only ones at the Verzuz?
Because
that same.
They had already left the group. I can't make.
So did y'all at least give them an invitation to come?
So you play AAU basketball, right?
Yeah.
You had anybody that quit the team?
Yeah, we have.
So when you go to the championship, did you invite them to come back?
No, I'm not mad with that. You right.
God, man, I'm just trying to keep it straight, you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Man, hey man,
I'm with you.
shit. Hey man, listen. If you worked hard, so just imagine you are running your plays, and some of these plays goes through those people. Now, it's one thing if you have just a disagreement or whatever, but listen what I just told you. When you find out behind the scenes that it was purposely done, now you're looking at it as, not only are we going to run these plays, we're going to run, hey man, when I set that pick going to mean something. You feel me? Hey, if I cross you over, you know what I'm saying? When I shoot that three, I'm going to look at that three. I'm going to enjoy that three when it goes in the net.
I got you.
You feel me?
I got you.
Okay, so
it hit a little different.
So that's how. So as time goes, you know what I'm saying? There's one thing about the brand. You know what I'm saying? The brand. We have the rule. No man bigger than the brand. You know what I'm saying? And if you do it right, that brand, your legacy lasts forever.
No doubt. I'm with you on that.
It is what it is.
So, well, a lot of this stuff is rhetorical. I'm still going to ask him though. So what's your relationship now with the group members?
Man, me and Mike, we cousins and brothers.
So y'all gonna be cool.
Well, I mean, listen.
We already said y'all was the closest from the beginning.
When you look at Mike, right, you see the 112 tattoos in his neck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's my loyalty. And you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, everything that I've invested into it. Everybody know, I mean, I own all the trademarks, all the rights and everything, you know what I'm saying? I did my due diligence and I learned from the people that were, before us that used to own it. You know what I'm saying? So you speak to the CEOs and you speak to the people that, how were you able to do this? What were you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? So, for us, it's like, if I ever say I have a lot of aspirations and stuff for me, but for me, team means everything. I can't be a boss if my squad is not living too. If I look back and all of us, we all shining, we doing it, our families. I'm looking at everybody's wives, their kids, and everybody's doing great. That's where my happiness is. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. So I'm going to always be great. You know
I'm with you on that. I'm with you 1,000% on that. I want to ask you this. Looking at R&B groups now, do you think that R&B groups are dead or dying off, or you think it's over with?
That's the whole thing. Everybody's thinking about themselves.
Yeah. We ain't just talking city life, we talking legacy. Now that's Atlanta culture.